Hello to all my Stormies. Welcome back to the channel. So, we are reacting to one of my faves, Jay Nolan. So, be sure to check out his channel and go give him a follow. All right, let's get into it. My intro won't be so long today.
Boy, your boy Drake. I need a max win. He takes another max loss. And this time, he brought it all
Drake was really looking for a win with this MLB World Championship Series. He was really hoping that Blue Jays did win because that would help him out. It's so funny, y'all.
on himself. He could have easily not been involved. He could have easily cheered on his team from afar or just watched the World Series
Mm-hmm.
and enjoyed it as a spectator like so many other people in the world. But just as a typical narcissist would, he saw an opportune moment to try to seize some form of victory.
Of course, he can't help himself. Of course, he can't. Okay, he needs the attention. He don't care if it's good or bad, as long as we are talking about him. His ego feeds off of it. So he took the opportunity. He took the opportunity to make it about himself. He had to insert himself into it. So no, he couldn't let this down, Jay Nolan. He couldn't let this down.
Decided to jump on the bandwagon. Not to say he wasn't already a fan of the Toronto Blue Jays.
He
We've seen
wasn't.
him interact with the team over the years, wear the jerseys, perform at the stadium, all of that stuff. All that withstanding, um, it's been, well, not perform at the stadium, excuse me. He performs at the arenas.
Right. He has never performed at that Rogers Stadium. Kendrick Lamar is the first rapper to perform at that Rogers Stadium in Toronto, Canada. Um, so not Drake. So he corrected himself, which I'm fine. But to be honest, y'all, even though Drake had wore a Blue Jays jersey before, I strongly doubt or believe he was a real fan because the Blue Jays don't even fuck with him like that. I've been reading the comments. Toronto don't really fuck with Drake like that, like how we like to think they do, right? But they don't. I've seen a lot of sentiments online saying, "Hey, Drake ain't it." If anything, Toronto, please, Canada, have the weekend, have Abel be your go-to. He is a better representation of the country. He is a better artist. Uh, to support Canada, at least show him your support instead of Drake. Drake is a goofy ass mother. You know what I'm saying? He's so dumb. He is attention seeking. And I don't even think he's all that. He can't sing. He can't rap, y'all. Come on, you got the weekend right there. I'm like, hello? He's the better artist. Okay, let me stop yapping.
Toronto. Let me scale that back. But all that being stated, he decided to latch himself on to the World Series in order to try to get a win and a victory over LA and namely Kendrick Lamar via the two baseball teams, right?
Y'all heard that? Drake wanted to link himself because he wanted to get back at Kendrick Lamar. No. Nobody. It did not work.
Because of course, the World Series was the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. So I guess in his eyes, he felt like this was the Kendrick and Drake battle all over again, except he don't even have to lift a finger. All he has to do is let the guys go out there and do what they do. Okay?
Piggyback off of someone else's name, someone else's work in their wins. That's his go-to. That's his MO. Right? Oh, that's his thing. I just got to be around just enough so I can take the credit. I'm from here. I represent the 6. The Blue Jays will win. So that means that's a win for me. That's a win against Kendrick Lamar. That's a win against the West Coast. That's all it was.
Okay. Now, after game 5 of the World Series, Drake started up in his antics. You know what I'm saying? He trolled one of the players on the Dodgers, their star player, Ohtani, right? At game 6, he actually showed up at the game in Toronto and was wearing his Blue Jays memorabilia. And here's the video. The MLB posted this on their Twitter. October's very own is back at the World Series. Drake pulled up for game 6 in Toronto. And here is what the boy had to say.
Come back at the World Series, game 6. We're here right now, outside with the family. Smith, here. Game 6. Game 6 in the 6. You guys know what time it is. Close out.
So as y'all can see, he was up there in the suites with his artist Smiley, who is garbage, who he gave a feature earlier this year, and that didn't go so well either. We won't go back into that. But they were feeling pretty good. Game 6 in the 6, they were feeling great.
How dumb you gotta be, Drake? How dumb and stupid you gotta be to try to clown Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani? Hello? Like, don't you know about the backlash? Even though if you thought it was a joke, which I didn't think it was a joke coming from him. I didn't think it was funny. He was trolling one of the main stars on the team. Are you stupid?
He thought that his team was going to win. And last night, things took a turn for the worst.
He cursed them.
So the Dodgers ended up pulling out the series in game 7. They became champions once again. And of course, the Dodgers won back-to-back World Series. They won last year. They also won.
Damn right.
This year. So they pulled a back-to-back.
Mm-hmm. Sure
and
did.
this time, they pulled it off against the Toronto Blue Jays, his hometown team.
His hometown team in Toronto. Oh my God. That's so funny. You can't make this shit up. You can't. And I'm loving it because they rubbing the win in Drake's face. He deserved this trolling online, y'all. His fans are pissed. They are mad as hell. He's getting trolled online. He's been getting trolled for the past couple of days, back to back to back to back. And a lawsuit just came out of nowhere. Somebody's suing Spotify for fake stream. I may be able to do a separate video on that. So let me not get sidetracked.
Now, if that's not fucking embarrassing, I don't know what is. But the embarrassment did not stop there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because as he was trolling and trying to get his max win, well, things went another direction. With on social media, we got the team, the Blue Jays coming out, and we also got Nike, one of Drake's partners. He has shoes with Nike, who also came out and got involved in the antics. And we got Fox Sports as well. So here we have a post from Fox Sports, MLB on Fox, where the games were being aired. They come out with the headline, "Damn," which of course is the title of a Kendrick Lamar album. And we literally have ended.
They were trolling his ass. Y'all, check my previous video. It was a quick, short because I wanted to put this out. I thought it was extremely funny, so be sure to check it out. But yeah, they were trolling his ass so bad, and I loved it.
This graphic World Series, we have Kendrick Lamar in his GNX peeling off on Drake with the World Championship trophy
Smoking
on the
him.
top of the car. And they've got They Not Like Us
Leaving him in
at the
dust.
bottom of the fucking graphic. As if this man already could not get away from the song, he literally has Fox Sports and the MLB using him as a motherfucking joke. They Not Like Us, the very song he sued over and claimed that Kendrick and UMG were utilizing their corporate partnerships to magnify this song. They say, nigga, I don't know what you talking about, but you still not like us. My effing goodness. Then we have the LA Dodgers. This is the social media of the actual team on Twitter. They posted a team photo showing that they are the World Series champions with the caption, "They still not like us." Hashtag World Series. And y'all know Kendrick Lamar and the Dodgers relationship runs deep. You know what I'm saying? They were playing the Broccoli record, which actually turned out to be Squabble Up, of course. They were playing it last year as they were getting ready for the World Series. They used it throughout the entirety of their social media campaign in the playoffs.
They sure did, and I loved it too.
And they come out and say they still not like us. Wow. Like, and again, had this man not played into this narrative that he was trying to get a dub on behalf of the city, on behalf of the World Series, I don't think it would have hit this hard.
It wouldn't. It would not have. It wouldn't, but he couldn't help himself. He always throws the first stone. And when it gets thrown back at him, his fans, his rabid fan base, go into a frenzy because they're going to a frenzy because everybody's going at him. But he always put himself in these situations. Why? I don't know. He just want attention so bad. He want people to talk about him. So that's why I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for him at all. I don't think nobody should feel bad for him. He put himself in these situations. If you don't want to be trolled, if you don't want to be talked about, stay away. Kendrick Lamar did not make one appearance in the whole series. Not one. I was hoping he would be there because I wanted to see him because I haven't seen him since his last appearance when he was out, when he was in South America. For the championship parade, I wish Kendrick Lamar would have came and rap Not Like and sing Not Like Us. He deserved the praise. I wish he would have came out so the city can congratulate him, can praise him, can rap along or sing along with him. I wanted him to get that. He deserves that. And for somebody like that, stayed away. Stayed out of social media. Off social media. But this dude is everywhere. I can't stand this man, yo. I don't want to say I hate him because I don't know him personally or know enough about him to hate him, but I can't stand his guts. I don't like people that want attention like him. Anyhow, let's go.
I'm sure some of this shit, and they won in their backyard. This is at the Rogers Center in Toronto, by the way.
Yep.
So this happened in his fucking backyard. Goodness gracious. And then there was Nike. Once again, one of his actual corporate partners, as in Drake. The man has been working with them for years. He released a shoe with them last year or the year before.
This was excellent marketing. Excellent marketing. I don't care what kind of relationship they had with Drake. And I'm glad they did it too.
Or, like, actually, I think he released a shoe with him last year too. But they say you can't write this stuff, but LA just did it again.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And they put up this social video, which I can't play the entirety of, at least not the sound, because it contains Kendrick Lamar's Squabble Up.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies.
Again, I can't play the sound, but you see what's going on here. And this is basically the credits rolling for the end of the season with all the players that are on the team, the personnel, the celebration. And this is released by Nike. LA loves a sequel. Nike. A company that you're actually in bed with, make money with. And they had to get in. Look at the eyes on this nigga here. Oh, man, this nigga might sue all over again.
This was a good ad. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. And Drake, just you know, we're not friends, we're not homies, but just a little advice. None of this counts as new evidence, okay? And you can't try your appeal based on new evidence in this civil matter, okay? That's also a piece of advice, all right? Now, I don't have any billable hours for you, but you could always send over a check, you know? That's on you, though. But, hey, just letting you know, every time you wanted to add, oh, Not Like Us won an award here, won an award there, it got featured there, they played Kendrick here, they did that, and you wanted to add it to your complaint, we're out of that season, sir. There's nothing more to add. And not only did...
Yeah, y'all. He filed a notice to appeal. Like, why? You lost. You had no evidence. You had Twitter posts and comments as your evidence. You was begging UMG to give you the proper evidence you needed to show because you had nothing. You freaking filed a lawsuit about this song, Not Like Us, defaming you, and it's being botted by streams, and you had nothing to show as proof. Now, since the case got dismissed, and you want to freaking refile an appeal? So stupid.
Did he troll Ohtani from the team, from the Dodgers? You know what I'm saying? Trolling Kendrick. But he also was trolling Glasses Malone. Now, this is for all the Drake fanboys who be like, oh, Glasses Malone is out here talking crazy. Drake don't even know him, and they were signed to Cash Money, Young Money. Glasses Malone is only speaking on Drake because he wishes he could be where he is. Drake will never say nothing to him, never talk about him. Drake don't know who Glasses Malone is. Well, wouldn't you know? Glasses Malone on Twitter says this was Drake after Game 5. He just celebrated too damn early. Now, if you can see, this is a story post by Drake on Instagram where he uses Glasses Malone's song, Haters, featuring Lil Wayne and Birdman. Post by Drake on Instagram where he uses Glasses Malone's song, Haters, featuring Lil Wayne and Birdman. Now, I can't play the music because, again, we got copyright issues, but this is Drake using a Glasses Malone song on his story after the World Series Game 5. And this is the post of this white boy here, you know, doing gun signs, gang signs, acting like he really popping at some soccer game, letting it be known. And then he puts at Blue Jays. All right. So he's repping his team. He's trolling. He's trolling not only the Dodgers, but he's also specifically trolling Glasses Malone. Right. And we already know Glasses Malone has been speaking heavily on Drake. He's also very closely associated to Kendrick Lamar. He's been speaking very candidly about the beef and his analysis of it and how it's played out over the years. So that goes to show you that Drake is definitely tuned in to the subject matter surrounding his name on the internet, the very things that his fans would claim that he knows nothing about, doesn't tune into, he'll never watch, he'll give no attention to. Well, this is as a direct sign letting you know that's not the truth. And you clearly don't know your favorite artist any better than we do. I ain't gonna lie, man. I remember seeing some of y'all in the comments that were like, Drake has like a humiliation kink or something like that. And I used to see folks post that in the comments, and I seen people post it in the comments of other people's videos and stuff like that. And sometimes I'd be like, I don't know, man. It's no way he's purposely like really going out of his way to embarrass himself in this fashion. But now I'm starting to come around to the idea.
It has to be true. That's what I'm saying. He does not care whether it's good or bad press. He doesn't care. He put himself in these situations to get talked about. He wants to get talked about. That's the whole premise.
Because he doesn't hesitate at all to involve himself in matters that have really nothing to do with him. And again, I understand he's a fan of the team. I understand he had some level of relationship with the team.
Such weirdo. He's so weird.
Once upon a time and all of that type of stuff. But based on the optics, based on the way he's carried himself for the last year, ever since losing the battle and trying to get people to buy into this round 2 idea.
Kendrick whooped his ass so bad, he don't know how to think. He's all over the place. He's ashamed, but he's out here showing that he's not. It's a facade. Kendrick whooped that nigga ass. Now he don't know how to act.
And for Kendrick to come out with the fucking Super Bowl promo and let niggas know ain't no round 2s. And like everything that he's done has been countered almost immediately and in the most effective way possible. Like every time he puts a shot up, it's not like his shot gets blocked. His shots are literally getting sent to hell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To the land of no return.
True.
I've never seen somebody take that many L's. And I know the Drake fans are going to be like, he's still rich. He's still accomplished. He still has all of his awards. He's still one of the top streaming artists in the world and all that stuff. Yes. Now, open up the L book. The man has a humongous L book. And the chapter of 2024-25 are probably the largest sections of the book. We just gonna keep it all the way a buck here. We got to. Because again, nothing told Drake to post a photo of Ohtani after game 5. Nothing told him to troll the people in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Try to make a social media spectacle because he thought his team was actually gonna pull it out. Okay? Not to mention, this is all happening while Steak is being sued alongside himself and Aiden Ross, 2 back-to-back lawsuit filings in the same week. We get a back-to-back championship from the Dodgers. Back-to-back, I like that record. I'm going to get back to that for the record. Face sad, boy. This shit got to be exhausting. It has to be. Unless, of course, he has a humiliation kink, and he just really enjoys setting himself up for the ultimate failure, the ultimate embarrassment, because it plays into, you know, some fetish that he has. That's the only thing.
Him being a widow. That's his fetish. Clown. Such a clown. I can't even entertain him that much. Such a clown. Anyways, y'all, shout out to Jay Nolan. I really love his channel. Be sure to check him out. Yeah, what y'all think? This dude is everywhere. Where is something that is popping? He pop his head out, right? Throw himself into the mix, right? He throw himself into the mix. Then he get backlash for it. It never works out for him for the past 2 years. But he still keep trying and trying and trying. He's trying to prove something. I don't know what he's trying to prove. Now his whole freaking image is he's just such a clown. Oh my god. What they call it in Canada? A goof? A goofy? He's such, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Go ahead, y'all. When I'm getting a little too passionate, I got to get off. Please go ahead and comment down below. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to all my Stormies that rock with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and see y'all later.